Hello there, adventurers. It's Neon here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Outer Worlds. We are here back on Monarch with Nyoka and Vicar, piloting our Captain Sam Smart here, who is notably not very smart, as, well, where is it? We have below average intelligence minimum. So we are here with him and the crew as we are helping out Nyoka sort out some of her own personal quests. So we're back here after having done some stuff on Gorgon because we are trying to go to the old base of Nyoka's group, the Charon group or something like that, and wipe out whatever mantisaurs or whatever is going on there. So without further ado, let's get heading over that way. But first, let's check in on Nyoka, see how she is doing.
Hey, if we die in that cave, I just want to say thanks anyway. For everything. What's up?
You're welcome. I'm sure you've got all manner of hunting stories. Tell me one?
I took a job once to clear out a rap nest. Partnered up with a fellow out of Fallbrook who called himself Dirty Don. Bit on the shorter side. Had a penchant for cards. Thing is, he introduces himself and the man is immaculate. Clean. He had a flowery presence to him. A pleasantness that didn't invade your space. He was just there and you were glad for it.
Okay. So why was he called Dirty Dawn?
When we set out to hunt down the Raptidons, I found out firsthand where his nickname came from. Dirty Don killed those Raptidons with his bare hands. His bare fucking hands, Captain. He was a whirlwind of grotesque primal fury. In the end, he stood drenched in blood over the entrails of a dozen raps. If he had a scratch on him, I wouldn't have been able to tell. It was glorious.
Huh. Well, damn. I'd have loved to have been there.
Yeah. I never seen anything like it. Day came when he tried to take on a Mantiqueen. Got himself eaten one limb at a time. Wonder if he tasted like soap. Oh well, live and learn. No matter how tough you are, if you're gonna fight something bigger than you, bring a firearm.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, or a hammer. You know. I wonder how you're going to describe me one day, Nyoka. Alright, anyways, let's get back on track.
Hey, Max. What does your religion say happens to us after we die?
I no longer consider myself as having a religion. But in this one thing, the OSI and I still agree. The body returns to the universe from whence it came.
Why do we exist in the first place, then? What the hell's the point?
If there is a point, it is to let go of thinking there is a point. Existence is freedom if you let go of humankind's demands for meaning and structure.
I don't get it. It sounds to me like there ain't no point at all.
Don't misunderstand me. There is meaning to be found, just not in the way that most people assume. For example, I believe there was great meaning in your helping people survive the Monarch evacuation.
Ain't a bad point. Were I never born, a lot of those folks might be dead.
Okay, that's enough philosophizing or whatever, however you pronounce it, Vicar. Enough of that. That makes my brain hurt. You know I don't got much of them. It's not fair. All the thinking people getting to do all the philosophizing.
You hiding?
Watch out!
And let's see if we can even get a hit in before everybody dies. There we go. We'll get that one.
All right.
Nice. Alrighty. Yes, Vicar Max is an enlightened man. He took some drugs and all of a sudden has a new lease on life. I don't know what message they were trying to... What did Obsidian mean by this? Have we gone over there yet? I don't know if we have. But I don't know if we really want to, though, either. Let's keep on track. We still have a lot of stuff to do. Nyoka's banking on us being able to do this. And also, we got to get back to Gorgon eventually. Do the stuff we need to do there. Boink. 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 Oh. Not done with the boinking, huh? Alright, come on. Don't run away, you coward. Sam likes it when they scream. Okay. He thinks it's funny. Alright, anyways. I don't really need to be looting these guys, but, oh, where'd they go? So there's this, there's that. Thought there's one. Take the ammo. And the adrenal, although we are doing pretty well on adrenal now. For a little bit there, I was getting worried as we were on Gorgon and how much tougher the enemies were. I was figuring we were going to have to start stocking up on adrenal, but we've got a pretty good supply now. Boink, boink, and one more. Trifecta. Oh, I didn't get this one. Somebody else took care of it. Perfect. Okay. Ooh, waterfall.
I don't mean to judge, but are you ever sober, Miss Remnorine Wentworth?
Miss
Only
what?
when I got a job to do. And even that ain't a guarantee.
Is that Nyoka's last name? What kind of name is that? Although, I feel like that makes her outfit much more fitting. She makes her sound super prim and proper. So, I guess having a top hat and everything kind of makes sense. I couldn't even repeat that last name if I tried. Me as the player, not even talking about Sam here. Yes, I know the line gets blurrier and blurrier every day as to whether or not Sam and my own intelligence are perhaps a bit closer than I would like to admit. Okay. I've gone into sneak mode because I think we can get the drop on these guys. We got to create a new plan. I know I do this, and I say that I'm going to make a plan, a strategic plan, and then I charge straight in and get us all into trouble. But I'm not planning on doing that right now. I'm actually conferring with you. What do you think we should do? Do you think we should flank them? Vicar, you could go around to the one side, and Nyoka, you go over to the other, and then I go in the middle and mop things up afterwards? Or, Vicar, you can take some shots from afar, and Nyoka and I can go in, or never mind, let's just charge in. Boink. Get the ringleader. And the robot. Bad robot. See, it still works, so no reason to change if it still works, Yeah, I'll take the ammo. It's free money, basically. It is certainly an advantage that a melee-focused character has over any other type of character that uses a weapon that uses ammo. Ammo pickups are basically just free money for us. Alright, so where do we need to go? Do we need to go up? And also, if I sound slightly off, I apologize. I've been fighting off some fun congestion and all that. I mean, it hasn't been that fun, but it's been really cold. Stuff has been going around, so that would be the cause of that. I've been trying to hide it as best I can, but might have to take a. You might see a cut in the video here and there, just because I gotta take care of some of that. But anyways,
Whew. Here we go. I haven't set foot in here since... Well, I'm ready. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Here we go.
all right, you're ready. Okay. Um. Okay. That button. Yes. We're good. All right, let's go. A necklace. Okay, so this is your all's old base. Interesting. It's not exactly what I'd call a impressive Nyoka, but you know, can't all be Captain Sam Smart, Captain of the Unreliable and all that. So I guess I gotta forgive you at some point. All right. This looks like where things would get a bit hairy. What do we have? A few Mantisaur drones. I don't see a queen or anything. Just a few minor people here and there. Just gonna sneak over here and see what we have. Opal's Karen medallion. How many of these are there, I wonder? Take the mag pick. Vinted Mark III helmet. We ain't about helmets. We're about hats. All right. Let's do some taking out from afar. All right. First things first. I can't remember which button this would be. I think this would be Nyoka. There we go. All right, your turn, Vicar.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, that worked. Alright, so this is... They were feeding on all this stuff. Ew. Oh, place glands? Ooh, I don't know if we want to do that right now. Right, because we're drawing out the Mantiqueen, aren't we? Just want to see if there's more stuff around here. Alright, we got Clara's Karen medallion. An eye patch. Is there any more? Well, this is an interesting little area. That doesn't have anything at all. That was worthless. There aren't, going back through this, I realize how little, like, sort of proper dungeons there are in the sort of main game. Like, different caves and stuff get used very sparingly. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It does make it interesting when they pop up. Baked beans, pancake mix, and purple berry punch. Of course we'll be taking that, you know me. Alright, so we need to investigate this and place the glance. There we go.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
Yeah, that's fair. Finding a place that doesn't stink like sulfur or saltuna is pretty rare around here, I think. I hate that smell.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
You built all this? Everything?
We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail.
Ah,
4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
I see. Must have been a brave kid.
More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
So you were kind of a family. You had a family of your friends and a crew, kind of like we've got. I'm sorry they're gone, Nyoka.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another.
Aw, shucks.
Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, we've got the queen coming. Going straight for the queen.
Everyone all right?
There we go. Everybody's alive. Nice and easy. Take the loot. Uh-huh, very good. Alright, well. That's that, I guess, huh?
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
You're welcome, Nyoka.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Okay. Of course, although I think you should hold on to the medallions.
What? Why? Them's painful memories, Captain.
I mean, I think they like to be remembered once in a while, even if it hurts.
Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
Alright. Well, we rested up and waited here. That's actually kind of cool that they did that. That's one of the first times I can really actually think of that the game kind of gives you an option for like an introspective moment where you actively kind of are thought to have rested around a place. That's really cool. The closest thing to a sister that I ever lost. Not that Sam could read these. I mean, Jackson Hayes. His most egregious crime was having the gall to die before me. Oh, wow. Has the graves and everything. Between raptidons and women, he died doing what he loved, chasing tail. At the very least, you came back to us in the end. For Rebecca and Opal. One of the very few who deserved better. Man. That's a bummer. Well, I think Sam hopes that he doesn't have to face that kind of reality with his crew. If he can even contemplate that that's even a possibility. You know, something tells me that Sam doesn't think very much about the purpose of life and the reality of death and all that stuff. Probably doesn't register too much to him. If we're just being honest. Alright, so what do we have to do next? I think that's everything that we really need to do in Monarch. But we have a couple things to do actually on Byzantium. One of them for Paralon Gorgon and the other one for the original main quest. So that might be something. That might be something. I don't think the rest of this stuff is anything that we really need to be concerned about here. All of that stuff is back on Gorgon. We're not finishing that. Okay. Yeah. And I still have only found 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. That's fine. Alright, let's... I guess we'll encounter that first, because we'll go to the Byzantium landing pad and meet whoever's there in the docks. So now we just need to head back to Fallbrook. Hopefully not get into too much trouble on the way. Maybe we'll go ahead and check out that area that I don't think we've explored. We definitely might have. I just don't remember it. But we'll see. And we have some fun on the way. There's some marauders here. Win-win. Boink. Boink. And last but not least, get him. Bam.
Incoming, Captain.
Alright, here, doggy, 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 doggy.
In for it now.
Oh, I missed him.
That's the last of them.
I don't know how I missed him the first time. Oh well. I think this is the right way. Yeah, this is the right way. C3 Barracks. That's not this. I don't think. This is what we'd be looking at. Hello, Mantipillar. Get dead. How about that? All right. Just over this hill here. Yep, mantisaurs. Yeah, what is this place? Abandoned relay station. Yeah, so we haven't been here. Yeah, was there any reason we needed to be here for anything? I don't think so. Definitely not any of the quests we picked up. We definitely can't lockpick that. Our lockpicking is atrocious. What is going on there? Why is our lockpick so bad right now? Oh, probably drug addiction withdrawal. Okay. I see, I see. Well, is there anything interesting here at all? Requires relay station access codes to unlock. What? So this is definitely clearly part of some kind of quest. Oh well. Well, curiosity has been sated. I think. Get back onto the road. Take care of some mantisaurs. Bye. Come on.
Here we go.
Perfect. Alright. My party takes care of me. Make sure I don't get hit by monsters and stuff. It's quite nice of them. Alright. Thankfully there's no marauders back here to have to deal with. Like Sam's swinging arm might be getting a little sore, you know? A lot of repetition. Big trees. Ooh.
I hate to see you torture yourself with your grief, Miss Ramnareem Wentworth.
I got every right.
Ram to
Burying your
ram.
friends ain't exactly a hangover. It's not gonna fade easy.
Ram to ram
Nor
to
should it.
ram to
But
ram.
hopefully one day you'll be
Wentworth.
able to remember the joy you felt alongside your former comrades more keenly than the pain of their deaths.
Yeah, maybe. Thankfully, in the meantime, we've got such fine distractions as drinking and killing.
You know, for all the talk of her drinking, we never actually see her drink anything. Makes me suspicious of her, I think. Well, I guess we do see her drink whenever we do the companion ability. So are we encouraging that then? Because are we complicit in Nyoka's alcohol habit because we tell her to do that every time whenever we tell her to do their companion ability? An interesting question.
You seen Arthur today?
It's getting close to nighttime. We are doing okay on our sleep meter, actually. We could use something to drink, but I think what we're actually going to do is just go ahead and get on the ship and head to Byzantium. Probably eat and sleep and everything on the way there, or shortly after we get there, before we actually embark on Byzantium proper. Hello, my beautiful ship. Hope Parvati's been treating you well. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Let's head to Terra 2. Let's head to the freight port.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Oh, goody. Just what I wanted. Alright, we'll leave Nyoka here. Let her grieve. We haven't had Parvati along with us for a decent while. So I think Parvati and Max. I don't think we've run with them in a long time. Together, anyways. And I might be completely mistaken. I haven't thought to look back at previous episodes to see. Alright. Oh, yes. Yes. We are tired and all of that fun stuff. So, that was kind of dumb of me. Let's get back onto the ship and take care of our needs, or Sam's needs, rather. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and come up here and go to sleep. Sleep for 8 hours. We'll take some food and drink. Let's have some Rizzo's purple berry lunch, and we'll wash that down with some purple berry juice and purple berry punch. And we'll also smash some purple berry crunch. Well, no, where's a chocolate bar? We should have chocolate bars. I want a chocolate bar. Sam wants a chocolate bar. Okay. Stop being dramatic. There we go. Knock you out bar from Rizzo's. Have a couple of those. There we go. Good deal. Now we're ready. I could just imagine Sam getting the party ready, going out onto the landing pad. Be like, nope, wait, I forgot to eat some Rizzo's. We need to go back. Gotta go back. I'm sure they're used to it by now. The crew must be used to it by now, right? Okay. Right, so we're looking for some kind of contact here. That looks like somebody that is waiting for somebody. So... oh yeah, that's definitely somebody shady. Leaning against the shipping container with sunglasses and everything. Oh yes.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
You don't say. What a coincidence. Me too.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Uh-huh. Why do you sound so surprised?
Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller. Anyway, let's not get hung up on that. The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Who? The Phoenix? I didn't come here to talk about a Phoenix.
Yeah, that's my codename for... you know, our mutual friend.
We have a mutual friend? How nice!
He did a good job finding you. You'll fit right in here. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Okay. And you can't get me into the estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
I don't know. You seem pretty good with birds and, whatever E stands for.
Birds are kind of my specialty. Codenames, too. But I can
You
give
don't
some
say.
information. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts. Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
All right. Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
So, the minister doesn't go anywhere else but his house?
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
That's a fair point.
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
So, how did you get caught up in all this?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
I don't know what that means.
When the birds start disappearing, you know something's afoul. No pun intended.
None taken.
Come on, this is important. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Not really. Hadn't really thought about it.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
I guess that sounds pretty normal compared to... I mean, that's pretty par for the course with everything we've seen about the board and everything.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all.
Huh.
But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
And?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working.
Why would the Golden City need suggestions for improvement?
It's really so people can feel heard. Everyone's got something to complain about, you know? They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
I mean... No, that's how things go around Halcyon, in case you didn't notice.
Except that's not how they go. At least that's not how they're supposed to go in Byzantium. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Alright, well, I guess... Looks like I've got work to do, I suppose. Alright, so you're telling me I can't just take the main door, the front door, but I've used the front door approach all the time. Surely I can just knock on the door and they'll let me in. We're going to give that a shot. Groovy tunes. You like my dance? They're stunned. They're so impressed. Look at them. They're so stunned they can't even clap. Okay. Right.
Wouldn't it be something to see an Earth assault cruiser land here?
Don't be ridiculous.
So, Fancy Pants probably lives over in the big area where Ellie's parents live. I suppose, probably. And yeah, what
The dissidents actually took over
the informant was talking about was kind of something that I mentioned in previous episodes on how, like, Byzantium is a bit of a sham, and how if you're paying attention, you can kind of see just how much descending into ruin Halcyon actually is. As a interesting bit of storytelling, like all these buildings that are boarded up, and there's, you know, they say they're closed or they're. Let me see if this one says under renovation. Yeah, pardon the mess. We're getting a facelift. Like, it's all just like icing on on a really burnt cake. Like, nothing is happening here. These people might have died. They've gone out of business. Like, these things just don't exist. But instead of, like, showing that, they're saying, well, they're getting repairs or they're getting a facelift and all that stuff. So, now that is a Rizzo's vending machine. Let's see if they got the goods. No. What is it with these Rizzo's vending machines and not having barely anything? This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I demand the answers. About why there isn't Rizzo's in my Rizzo's machines. Right, that's the ammunition store.
I only wish they
Where's the other store? Let's go see how Celeste's place is doing. See if they have any new hats in stock. Well, Celeste's former place, because, well, she's dead.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art?
Hello? Hello there.
How can I help you?
You have any new hats? Well, you have hats, but not particularly new hats, I guess. Classic wear Umbra. Alright, well, that's a bummer. No hats, no Rizzos? What? This is supposed to be the lap of luxury, isn't it? Like, this is supposed to be the best place of all best places, and you can't even get some Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch from a vending machine here, nor can you rely on getting any new hats.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square?
Times are tough, I suppose. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is where we're going to leave off for this episode before we get too out of hand with all the stuff that we have to do here. Thank you so very much for watching. Next time we'll get up to more shenanigans here in Byzantium and see how Sam deals with it. But other than that, guys, let me know how I'm doing in the comments section down below, and I will catch you all in the next video. Cheers.